I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Hello, everyone. All right. Terry, hello.
Hello.
Who do we have in here? Okay. Mods, we have... Terry, I'm going to have to come out and come back in.
Hey, everybody. She's coming back.
Okay. You don't have YouTube on, do you?
What happened?
No, that's better. I was echoing.
Oh.
Okay, that's better. Mods, okay, if we can just let everyone have open opinions, of course, like always. But the family and loved ones of Courtney are watching and aware of this. In fact, her father's in the chat. So please let's keep it respectful. There he is. That's her father. Hello. Hey, Mr. Positive. Hey, Hev. Hey, Lisa. I read she had problems at home, but still, what kind of friend who knew this would let a 13-year-old walk alone in the dark in the early morning hours? Crazy. Yeah, I'm just learning things. Everyone's been super nice and talking to me about it. So they all want the answers. If you need any help, I'm here. Thank you, Erin. Hey, Punksy. Hey, Sweet D.
I know. Hi, Punksy.
Nielsen. Hey, Sharon. To be patient, and they are in contact with YouTube and posted a pic of him saying he is evil. I took a screenshot. I'm missing what that is about. I'm guessing Summerwells. Hello, Saint. Hey, Crime Web. TME. Ghost Ninja. Hello. Oh, yes. 1 second. There we go. All right, we got Tammy coming up too. And I sent Benny the link. Hello, Heidi. Hey, Mandy. Just want to make sure I get everyone. Stormy, Honest Rage, Lori. I think I'm missing something. Okay.
What are you missing? You're just funny.
Well, because the one here, Amanda said here, like I'm missing the rest of that.
Oh, okay.
Is that about, I think it's about Summerwells and the whole Chris McDonough thing, but that's not, I don't want the Chris McDonough and Summerwells stuff to spill over here. Well, there may be some similarities that we can get into down the road. This is about Courtney Struble. So not Chris McDonough, none of that crap here.
I had just stopped a live too, so I don't know if any of it's coming from that, but I stopped it because somebody's like, oh, I have to go because Cher's thing is coming on, and it's like, I said, oh yeah, then I got to go because I'm there. So,
good morning, everyone, or afternoon, or early noon, or what? It's 12 o'clock.
What time it is wherever you are in the world.
Right. And that's the good thing about it is that there are people from around the world.
Yeah, exactly. What do we have? My views are a lot of United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and I think I got like Ireland on the board now.
Yeah.
That's good. Great.
No, we are talking about something TRI posted on Facebook about Benny before your live stream started. Well, let him just be him. Hey, Catalin. Hey, Pamela. Okay, so I know we just started digging into this case. I'm curious, Terry, what are your thoughts today?
Well, there was a lot from last night. You know, it was a dark road. It was right in the middle of Didn't you show where all the trucks were parked?
Yeah, there's a bunch of semis. It's probably part of that company or building. I'm not sure what it was. There was no name on the outside, but yeah, and 17 years ago, who knows? I have Googled to see what the town looked like then. So I'm gonna get something together for you guys, and I bet the historical place here, I can get probably what it looked like closer to that time, pictures and such.
There may be pictures. I was going to say there may be pictures. Somebody might have pictures of the area at that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something I definitely want to get to show people because it has changed. 17 years, it's definitely changed. Even Mr. Shares like, this didn't used to be here. This didn't used to be here.
Yeah, and those things were lit up. If like when you would move the camera over to those things, they were lit. It's like everything was like really, really dark except for those things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
welcome, Jonas. Thank you. Welcome to the Crazy Train. Woo woo. I
know it's only been overnight, but by any chance, did you find anything out about who owned that vet clinic?
Yes.
Or the connection?
Actually, immediately when I stopped the live last night, I was contacted immediately, and I started talking to several people and got to know a lot. Yeah, I got to know a lot. Now, part of what I heard was that her wallet was found in some big rig, I believe like in the States or something. I'm not sure. Because this is new, we're brand new to this. People are reaching out, and I'm just talking like I almost wanted to reschedule this because I started talking to more people, her father being one, her aunt, and just a bunch of people. And so I'm getting all this information. And so that's why I'm calling this a study session, you guys, because as I'm getting it, we're just going to start discussing and learning all the key players, there's conflicting stories there is on everything you read about her. So we really have to go through that. But the trucker being picked up by a trucker, I have to say it's definitely in this area not impossible. That it's a very high chance because of where we are. Oil people coming to work in the oil field and coming to stay long periods of time and then leaving again. The border being less than about 20 miles away or less. It is a huge possibility. And I know everyone was questioning the boys yesterday. However, they had all passed lie detectors. Feel how you want about them. But as I say in all the other cases, we can't say, oh, well, we need a lie detector test. We believe a lie detector test. It says he's guilty. And then all of a sudden, well, they had a lie detector test. They're innocent, but I don't believe it. Like, we choose to believe a lie detector test based on the narrative that's in our own heads. And that's why they're not conclusive in court. And because they can be wrong.
Right.
Yes, this is a local case to where the Mr. and I are at here in Estevan. So it said she was watching movies with her friends on a Friday night, July 9th, 2004, which is a Friday night. And now there's conflicting stories again, and we'll try to better nail it down. Like I said, I just started in the last 48 hours having people reach out to me. And they're very weary. They're like, why? Like, a couple of people I talked to last night were like, I'm sorry, but this is like weird for me. Tell me like why you're here 17 years later. Some girl moved from Minnesota, and like they're very cautious and weary of like what is this going on, and they don't want me to muddy the waters, I guess, and that makes sense. So they're being very, very protective of Courtney and her story. That's news to you as well. Sorry, Mark, I wasn't watching chat. Hello. Oh, okay. News to you, the big rig. Sorry, I'll be watching chat now. If you would like to come up here, Mark, I can send you. It's a link. Totally up to you, though. I know that it's sudden. We just started talking, so totally up to you if you want to. If you could put in chat, though, is it the big rig that's news to you? I had read it in one of the articles. Apparently, her wallet was found in a semi big rig, whatever you want to call it. Again, not sure if it's true or if it's just hearsay, but just putting everything it's just a study session for now, Mark. So we really start digging in. Thank you for being here, by the way. Possible the trucker would probably have taken her by force if she refused a ride from her friend's brother. Why would she get in with a trucker willingly? Exactly. If that happened, for sure it wasn't willingly. I just don't think so. And she had plans on the Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, to hang out with friends also.
Okay, so it would not be runaway. So, which we didn't think anyway.
No, I don't think so.
So we
All right.
can definitely take that out.
Ladies, I just have to mute.
Mark did respond, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I hate that, Mark. I'm very sorry.
Mark, I sent you the link privately if you would like to join. If not, that is totally fine. Punksy, thank you. Okay, where was Mark's reply? Oh, about her whole wallet being found. I have been exiled from all info from my ex-wife and RCMP. Oh, geez. I am sorry to hear that.
Is RCMP like the law in Canada?
Yes, Terry. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is. It
I
is.
thought it froze.
Yes, it's the RCMP, the what is it? Royal Canadian. I don't know. Rocky Police. I don't know. Royal Canadian what?
Is it Mountie?
Yeah, mountain. Duh, I knew that. What?
Mounted.
Mounted. He's like mounting a horse.
Okay. Oh, Lord. He was?
How did you get that?
Okay.
That was dirty.
Because you said mounting a horse.
Well, that's how you get on. You mount it.
Oh, I don't know. It's still dirty sounding.
You got dirty on.
Yeah.
He was just doing the floss. He just doesn't want nobody to know it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's news. Okay. Mark, would you think that could be ruled out then, or no?
Yeah, you should know if the wallet was.
Yeah, I can't remember what article I read that in. Thank you. It's like Americans and United Kingdom folks probably telling me what RCMP means, and I should know. I'm the world's worst Canadian. It's official to me. Yes, Royal Mounted Canadian Police. Okay. My cousin and I used to walk and ride our bikes everywhere when we were 13. But looking back, you know what? And that's true because I was always raised country and in the middle of nowhere, much like this town. When I was told it's a small town in the middle of nowhere, it's not much to do. I was like, that's exactly what I'm used to. It's fine, I kind of get it, but at the same time, well, actually the town I was in before, it's also a trucker central. So I get it if you're from here and this is like your area, your culture, you'd feel safe in doing that. It's normal for them. Hey, Benny.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah.
You can hear me text for a second. Benny, I'm texting you for a second.
Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Terry. Hi, Miss
Hello,
Tammy.
Benny.
Now, Benny, you're going to get my channel struck that I don't even have a channel because I'm
No,
associating with you.
you know, he got he got a strike for me because somebody has it out for him.
Yeah, I know.
Just be careful now, ladies.
Mhm. I don't even have a channel yet, Benny. I'm in trouble.
I know. It's all my fault, though. So I might as well take credit for it. That I know.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. Everyone enjoying their Saturday
It's okay.
early afternoon?
We lost Cher.
Ah, Share Bear.
Yeah, we were just. She must have been sounding like a robot.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Where
There
did
she
you
is.
go this time?
It's when it starts sounding robotic because I just got a phone call that I had to ignore.
Oh,
It makes my phone, it makes you guys sound like robots, so I just leave and come back in.
Tammy was right.
You text
Anyway.
me?
I texted you, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go look.
I was always loose from supervision, and so was
No,
I.
he's
I
leaving.
bounced around foster care 99% of my childhood. So I get it too. I've been a runaway. I got that too. No, she didn't take anything though. And every time I ran away, I took stuff with me. And I had spoken to her friend who said that when, she would run over to her house a few times, but when she did, she would bring a change of clothes, maybe a little bit of makeup, and her purse.
And sometimes she went to her grandmother's, right? She went and stayed with her sometime.
Yes.
I can't imagine.
So how far
much
was her
this
grandma's from where she was at?
So
Is it
I'll find
walking
that all out
distance?
because
Do you
I
know?
believe her grandma's was her dad's mom. So, and I just started talking to
Okay.
her dad literally about half an hour ago. So,
Can you imagine being
My
a father
goodness.
and losing your
Okay.
daughter? That's so sad.
yeah,
No.
it is.
Oh, man. Daddy's little girl, I feel so bad for him. That's terrible.
Mm.
Does
And
he
her
have
mother, of
any-
course.
Does he have any theories, Cher, of what he thinks?
We will find out. As I said, we just started talking right
Okay.
before this stream. So I haven't even got to ask him much. We got as far as private messaging each other, and he knows I have questions, and he's
Okay.
chatting with me. So I'll see
Great.
Poor guy.
what he has to say. Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
Tammy.
And it's interesting that he's never heard about the wallet in the big rig.
Yeah.
So again, different people involved, even close to her, seem to have different theories and opinions. So it's interesting for sure. Now, finding out last night, it seems as
So
though.
share the.
Go ahead, Tammy.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say the information that you're getting that he don't have. Are you giving him like copies of that information, or are you just keeping it for now?
I am going to go to the police station. Hopefully, I'm going to go today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys keep it respectful because we have Courtney's father who's going to come on.
Oh, goodness.
So
Okay.
please make sure chat is
Good.
respectful. We have her family and friends watching. Just another reminder. And I'm going to let him on right now. So
Yeah, tighten it up, guys.
Y'all don't make me have to come down there and chat.
yeah, don't make Tammy have to whoop y'all. Hey, Mark, thanks for being here.
No worries.
Hi, Mr. Mark.
So, okay,
Hello.
so you didn't know anything about her wallet being found in a big rig then?
No. I really know nothing, actually.
Gosh, that's sad to hear. If you don't mind me asking,
It's
what
nice to
is
meet you,
your-
Mark.
Yes, we have up here, I'm using your daughter's picture just to have her face out there. I hope that's okay. And then beside me, we have Miss
Yep, no
Terry.
worries.
We have Terry, we have
Hi.
Tammy, and then we have my brother Ben right there.
How you
Nice to
doing,
meet you.
And my husband is here too. You can't see him, but he's sitting right here. And he also works in the true crime.
Hello.
So while we
Hello.
have you on here, Mark, I'm just curious then, if you're okay with doing so, do you want to kind of run us through that night of July 9th, 2004 in your, like, what happened in your own opinions on this and what happened?
Well, the thing is, she was living with me at the time. So, and she asked me that Friday night if she can spend the night at her friend's, Kendra's. And I said, yeah, well, it's her friend, right? She's 13, whatever, we'll spend the night. Next day, never heard from her or anything. I went down there at 5 o'clock saying it's time to come home for supper. And apparently she didn't even know that she was staying there.
Okay.
Was this how close to
And that's a typical teenager.
that clinic was the friend's house?
Yeah, how close from the vet clinic to the friend's house?
I'm sorry, you're cutting in and out. My phone's kind of garbage. Well, it's a new phone, but it's garbage. But
How close was the veterinary clinic to the friend's house she was walking to?
well, she was supposed to be in the trailer court at Investor Trailer Court, and that's at the other end of town. She wasn't even supposed to be there.
Okay. Wow. So did
And
she?
then a couple weeks later, after she disappeared, I found out she was dating the younger brother, Sam. So I didn't know her to date because she's only 13.
Okay. So would it have been an issue for her to have received a ride home from a boy then?
Pardon me?
Would it have been an issue then for her to accept a ride home from a boy?
Oh yeah, obviously, but also she wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. She wasn't supposed to be there. She told me she was going to her friend to stay in the night, and then I found out the next day. Well, she wasn't even there. That her friend Kendra, didn't know nothing about it.
Oh wow.
Wow.
She's a 13-year-old teenager girl. She's a teenager. They lie.
Yeah.
They do what they want. It is what it is. I remember being 13. I was a hellion too. So.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. Sorry.
How much
What-
older, Mark, if you don't mind me asking, was he than her?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, in all honesty. I know the one that offered her a ride, he was old enough to drive, but I don't think the one she was dating was. I think he was like 2 or 3 years older. So he never had his license yet. So.
Okay. Now there's a couple reports. Do you know, there's reports it was 11:30 and then there's reports of it being 1 a.m. Do you know a tighter time frame?
No, I don't. That's the problem. I've been kind of excluded right from the word go.
Right.
I told all the information to the police, the RCMP, to my wife, and and like I got firsthand information. I'm telling them what was going on, but a lot of that is not getting out in the media or anything. And every time I gave an interview, which was only twice, they turned it around and made it look bad. So I just stopped talking.
Made it look
I don't
bad.
blame you.
Oh. Now, didn't those kids have to take a polygraph test? Did everyone have to do polygraph tests? All her friends, or how did that work?
No, all I know is I took a polygraph, and that's all I know.
Okay,
What
and you
They didn't do
passed
a few
that, right?
different things. Well, yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd be behind bars trying to defend my
Right.
life because
Right. Okay. So
the
everyone.
polygraph all it does.
Go ahead.
Sorry, there's a delay here. There's a delay, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
Has there ever been any sightings of her?
No, not that I'm aware of, but like I've been in the dark the whole time. I don't get told nothing. Everything I just came across this live stream last night by accident.
That's God's work, sir.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple people reach out and be like, who are you? Like a girl from Minnesota in Estevan trying to dig up an old case like this. I'm like, I just moved here and was just looking up cases that are closer to me than, Tennessee or Florida, or all of the high profile ones are, out of country. So someone had made a comment about starting in your own backyard. And so I Googled missing kids here in Estevan, and your daughter Courtney popped right up. And I also have a daughter named Courtney. So I was like, well, here we go.
And
Yeah, I heard that on your stream.
And sir, I can assure you that you have a platform with Cher. Cher is awesome. Of course, she popped out, but she'll be back. So you're going to be in the loop now because Cher offers her platform to people like you.
Yeah.
I mentioned Cher and Prairie Boy, like last night when I threw it to my girlfriend, and she knew all about. She watches you guys all the time.
Wow,
That's cool.
With your girlfriend. Who's your girlfriend? Can you say? No, I don't know.
Pardon me?
Is your girlfriend watched us before last night?
Pardon me? I didn't quite hear that.
Did she watch us before last night then? She knew who we were?
No, I showed her the stream video because I work night shift, so by the time it was in the middle of the night, I was on coffee break when I accidentally come across it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
but your girlfriend saw Cher's channel and Prairie Boy's channel.
Yeah, she follows them, but she hasn't watched it, and I just told her about it. As soon as she heard Cher's voice, she recognized it right away.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Well, what the heck?
She hadn't seen that, but she follows Cher.
Well, that's awesome. Well, there's a sign for you, Mr. Struble.
Actually, it's pronounced Struble.
Struble.
I was going to ask that.
Oh, Struble.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't even say
It's
Esteban
like
right.
strudel.
It tries to make it sound fancy, but you know damn well there's nothing fancy about Esteban.
I didn't hear that.
Oh,
I said she tries to make it sound fancy saying Esteban, but you know as well as I do, there's nothing fancy about Esteban.
No. Oh, no.
So, Mark, I also heard that there was mention in some articles. I'm sure they probably, how media works. They edit things and whatever. Now, in the articles, it looked as though you had said she came back that night, grabbed some stuff, and then left again.
Nope.
Okay, that's good to clear up because all of the different articles you see that there's different ones that say that, and I was like, wait, so she did go back, and then also that there was a sighting. Apparently, your mom, maybe. I think that. Have you seen the newspaper articles? I'm sure, right? So
I don't usually watch TV or read the paper or anything. I'm too
okay,
busy
was
working.
there ever a phone call like a couple days after your daughter went missing that your mother possibly thought was Courtney?
Yeah, she thought it was, and it was. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's been such a long time, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like it was something like that. Mom was positive, but I'm not sure. It was someone playing games. I just don't know.
If you guys have any questions here, hey, Cotton Candy.
Oh, yeah. I better look
Oh,
up on
yeah, don't say it now.
Well, I was just
Yeah,
wondering. I wanted to.
I'm gonna keep it respectful for today,
Yeah.
Cotton Candy. I'm just looking if there's any questions here I'm missing. So she wasn't supposed to be hanging out with her boyfriend that night, let alone have a boyfriend, or be anywhere she was that night. Did I hear you say you had texted her she had to come home for dinner that night? The next night.
No,
Okay.
I went down to where she was supposed to be.
Oh. Oh.
I talked to her, Kendra's mom, Sherry, and she knew nothing about it. Kendra knew nothing about it.
How are they so sure? The police notes that I read say that she for sure made it back to the town of Estevan. Is that her Estevan? Sorry. Is that how do they know that she made it back?
I don't know. Like I said, they don't tell me anything.
Right.
I'm
right.
not even invited to the news. Half the time when I see news and stuff like that, like the one day I was driving by the RCMP station, and here was my ex-wife up there talking to the media and all that stuff, and I knew nothing about it. No one tells me anything. My whole my side of the family is like exiled from this whole thing.
Oh wow.
That's sad.
May I? It is. It's incredibly sad.
Yeah.
May I ask why? I mean, or do you know, or?
No, I don't know why. None of my family knows. When Courtney disappeared, the family's like split. It was like a civil war almost. Like it was just like, wow, what's going on, guys? We're here for her, not to have fight between ourselves.
Right.
Sadly, I've seen that happen to a lot of families.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. They do break up. Families break up over these situations. If it's okay, Mr. Mark, how was school for her? Was she being bullied or have issues with anyone that may have been watching her?
Well, she just graduated grade 6 from the school that was the Hillcrest that I enrolled her in when she came to live with me. She went to Hillcrest, graduated grade 6, and all she could talk about was going to junior high with her friends. She was all excited about that.
Is there a reason in particular why she came to live with you?
Pardon me?
Was there or is there a reason that she came to live with you and like left her mother's house, it sounds?
Her and her mother were having problems, teenage daughter, mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did she go back? I mean, was that like when she came to live with you? Was that like the first time she ever came, or did she go back and forth?
Oh, they always came back and forth. It's just she came, and then on the weekends I would have to force her to go back to Macomb, where her mother lives.
I see.
And to go visit her because she wanted with her friends, obviously.
I see.
Was
there
the
a
guy...
stepdad over there?
Pardon me?
Oh, yes.
Is there a stepdad over at Mom's house?
Yes, Bob. That's my ex-wife's boyfriend. Yes.
Is he a good man?
She has. I don't know.
You
he
don't know
seems
him?
to be like I've met him a couple times here and there, but I don't really know him whatsoever.
Okay.
Was the guy she was dating at the vet's place, and where did he go if he didn't walk her back to the friends? All right, so the boys she was hanging out with, I believe it's their folks own the veterinary clinic. We're not going to name names, just so you know, Mr. Struble. We don't.
Okay.
I know the names and everything, but we're not going to put it out there. Yeah, so it was owned by somebody else, which was, I believe, the father of these boys was the main go-to vet guy. Am I right?
Yes, he was. Yes.
And
Good
it was
vet,
pretty
too.
common. They had a living quarters there because I believe he had. It was just easier, which that happens a lot in rural communities. I know there's a bunch of liquor stores where I used to live that have a living quarters there, you know. It's normal in these parts of towns and country like that. But, what was that? Oh, no. What was I saying? So anyways, it was fairly common there for kids to go there and watch movies and kind of hang out, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. What was the question again? Sorry.
It was fairly normal for kids to hang out.
I haven't slept yet. I don't know. Like, I never knew this was going on.
Oh, okay. I've had a few people tell me that it was kind of normal for the community kids to hang over there and watch movies and such. So just wasn't sure. So that's interesting. You don't even know that. Wow.
There's a lot I don't know because I haven't been told. I've been kind of kicked out of the loop. Me and my family, like my mom doesn't know. And
But
like
now back then, you knew who these boys were or are?
At first I didn't, but the older brother, the one you were talking about there, I got to know him because he worked at a company that I went to all the time because of my trade.
Hmm.
He seems like a decent guy.
He does.
But looks are deceiving.
Looks are deceiving.
Looks are deceiving, though.
True. That's true. So if I can ask then, what is your thoughts that happened that night? What has been in your mind, runs through your mind that could have happened to your daughter on July 9th, 2004?
I'm not too sure. I don't really want to think about it because it just hurts all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely understand that.
The worst things come into my mind and it gets me very, very angry and I don't like it. So I try not to think about it too much, what might have happened and stuff, because then it puts me in a different place in my mind and it's not a good thing.
Right.
I don't know
understand.
if you would want to do that, but Mr. Mark, I'm not sure if this would be something you'd want to do, but they do have all this information as public record. They have to. So if you wanted to, you might could get a hold of stuff, you know, if you felt like you could do that.
I've tried. I
Oh,
still
okay.
get excluded.
Okay.
So it's just, I don't know.
It sounds like they're just giving you a really hard time. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm a survivor. I'll live on.
Okay, is there a post we can share here in Canada? There is a Facebook group that I recently found. We will make sure if anyone, I'll get the link for that. Hold on. Wondering why they don't tell Dad nothing. Ali would be in public record, escort records. It's different in America than Canada. I think, I don't know. I know there's a file number. So, yes, that one. Mr. Share is going to, aka Prairie Boy, is going to share the Facebook link if you guys want to join that. Mr. Struble, I was also thinking about if you had any pictures you would like me to use. I was going to redo some flyers and kind of post them up and, you know.
Oh, I've got tons of flyers yet somewhere.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'd like to start posting those up again.
Yeah, they stay up for a little while, then they disappear, and then, you know, after a while, just Like there's one down Shell below the hill. I know that's still up there on their bulletin board, and I haven't seen much around here.
Okay.
But that has changed so much, and so many new people.
Yeah.
Oh, since then, yeah.
Was her hair that length? Was it that short when she disappeared?
Pardon me?
Was her hair that length when she disappeared? The short
Yes,
bob?
Yes, she liked it short. She was a tomboy, so.
Yeah. Okay.
What was some of her favorite things to do as a family with you?
Oh. Well, I used to take them out gopher hunting all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. Can I ask you, Mr. Struble, did she ever talk about going to America for any reason?
No.
She never aspired to go there, or, none of that?
No. As far as I know, she was just a typical teenage girl doing her thing, running around town, like going to the youth center and going to the Church of God, like you mentioned, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The teenagers have a lot of secrets, though, too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do. You are right.
Who did Courtney live with more often? I think Dad, right?
She was living with her mom for many years, and then when she hit 13, she was starting. Well, she was going the attitude and all that, obviously, like they're button heads. So she came to live with me. She was living with me for about 5 to 6 months, I think. I enrolled her in school, and I think it was shortly after Christmas she came to live with me in 2004 there.
And Mom was okay with that, or not so much?
I don't think Courtney gave her a shooting chance, in all honesty.
Gotcha.
She kept on like taking off and running away from her mom. That's why she came to live with me.
And are you remarried or had a girlfriend at that time?
I had a girlfriend at that time, yes.
Did they get along?
I thought they did. Everything seemed going good. I don't know.
Okay. Sure seems as if she just encountered someone on the road that night, doesn't it?
I really hate to think about that, because I have other things like sex trade, murder, all that, or the other garbage that's been going all around with their kids, and it just gets me angry.
Me too.
Were there any other incidents around that time with young girls? Any young girls gone missing or anything like that?
2 days before Courtney went missing, there was a 5-year-old girl that went missing. She went high profile, and Courtney got forgot about.
Yeah,
did they find the 5-year-old?
No. That was in a different city, but yeah.
That was in Regina.
Yeah, that one was all over the news. I lived in this area. I never heard anything about Courtney.
No.
Wait, what was that question you were going to ask him?
And did they solve that case?
No.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Oh yeah, what I was going to ask you, Mark, is if you had to, like, if she did actually run away, would you have any? Would you know any reasons why she was that upset that she wanted to run away? Like, did you guys have a fight that day, or?
No, she just asked to go down to spend the night at her friends. It was summertime. Yeah, go ahead. Friday night, enjoy, go spend some time with your friends. Typical sleepovers.
And how did she get there?
Yeah, that's what we were wondering. How did she get to her friends? Did she? Well,
what, to her friends as a girl or out at the vet clinic there?
When she left the house, did she have a ride or did she just walk away?
When she left the house, we just lived up the hill from the trailer court, so she just walked down into the trailer court to her friends, because we lived right by Hillcrest and the trailer park area down in the southeast area of Estevan.
So she wanted to her house.
Yeah, so she must have got a ride from somebody, possibly the brothers, maybe.
Yeah. Well, there were a couple times like that the girlfriend heard noises coming out, and like in the middle of the night when she was in her room and stuff. And apparently there was someone coming to the window and talking to her. I didn't know this till after, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Can you? So somebody was coming with her bedroom window and was talking to her?
Yes. But our bedroom was right beside there, so we heard whispers, and every time I go there and I go look and I don't see anything, but it was a dark area too for my yard too, so.
Huh.
Wow. So you have no idea who that person would be. Did she have a cell phone, by the way?
No, she didn't.
Okay. Like MySpace, Facebook. I guess it would have been MySpace back then.
But I know she was just out playing out with her friends anyway. She didn't have time for a computer or phones or anything like that. She'd use the landline to call her friends and then gone.
Who would take flyers down? That's stupidish. Well, it's been 17 years. So they probably come down, but yeah, some people probably do take them down. We've seen that in other cases, but we're going to print some more up. We're going to get those around. I know 17 years is a long time, but maybe we can get some kind of answers. You got a lot of fresh eyes from all over the world now. I mean, we've got people from United Kingdom, the States, here locally, all around the world that are putting eyes on this now for you. And it sucks you've been left out of the loop. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'll definitely have you in the loop. Did she keep a diary?
Did she have a diary or a notebook? No. There we go.
Yes, she did.
She did. Do you happen to still have those, or?
I think I gave it to the police.
Okay, so they would have that. Okay.
They had her clothes. They came and got her clothes for DNA samples. I provided a DNA sample in case they found her or whatever. So.
Okay. How many siblings does she have?
Just one, her brother Shadow.
Her brother Shadow. I like that name so much.
Yeah.
No, we don't know who it is because we have in this area. Well, later I'll walk around now that it's light out. Mr. Struble, I'd love to meet up with you on more of a one-on-one sometime if you're willing, and sit down and talk. And if you would like to record something with me, that'd be good. Hey, Cowboy. Did Shadow live there as well? Did both kids live with you most of the time?
No. Shadow stayed with his mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was Courtney's relationship with Shadow?
Yeah.
They were tight together. Well, like there was another part too that they left out. She had a broken collarbone that misaligned. So her collarbone was misaligned, so you can tell by that because she tackled her brother and broke her collarbone playing football.
So she has like a lump on it?
Yep.
Doesn't she sound feisty like Lil Summer Wells?
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask, was she quiet, but I don't think she was she?
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, I am going to actually hop off of here because, as I said, I just started. Thank you for being up here, Mr. Struble.
Thank you.
But as I've told
Thank you.
everybody, I just started getting a hold of everybody, and I'd like to be able to get all the information I can, and we'll plan another study session, and hopefully talk more with her father if he would like to, because it sounds like he's been silenced for the last 17 years. And so definitely would love to hear more from you, and I'll be texting you like right after this.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you coming up here.
Well,
and
Mr. Mark, I so appreciate.
God bless you, Mr. Struble. I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
Yes.
Yes, we appreciate you talking.
Well,
with us.
thanks
I
for
know it
having
was
me
hard.
on.
I appreciate that.
Can I just ask really quick, how do you feel about people come in and digging this up all over again 17 years later for you? How does it?
You're breaking out. How do I feel about someone digging it up?
Yeah.
About time.
Okay. So we have your blessing to
About-
do this.
Good.
Bleep time. Oh, you have more than my blessing. I've contacted mediums and everything, and I've been rejected by them myself.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll make a big ass noise.
I've been
about
going.
this.
Yep.
Yes, we're gonna do
We're
our
gonna
best
put the
for you.
coal
We
to it.
promise.
Yeah. Let's definitely make a splash. I promise you that. So thank you, Mark. Answers are coming. Yes, definitely. And I'll be in touch in shortly here, Mr. Struble. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
No worries.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You bet.
Okay. Well, panel, I am going to I'm going to send you guys a link for a meeting later, private meeting that won't be live, so we can chit chat and regroup
Yeah.
and go from there. So I'll text you guys and see what time works for later for us to hop on and chat privately amongst ourselves sometime this afternoon.
Sounds good.
All
All right.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
everyone. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye, Mark.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Terry,
Bye, Sharon.
Tammy, Benny.